Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Well, I am cooking my very first pizza in my new pizza oven. It's a 14-inch pizza that I made tonight because that's what I had the skids for. I'm ordering some skids for 16-inch, so that would be equal to the pizzas that I have been buying at the pizzerias for $35. And I'm making pizzas at home for about $5, and they're way better than the pizzeria. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see it cooking inside the oven. Okay, that's my pizza inside the oven. It's right now cooking at 500 degrees, and then the bottom stone that it's sitting on is 600 degrees. So that cooks and makes a nice crisp crust that I haven't been getting with the other ovens, but because this one has the stone bottom and it has a separate heating system for that stone, I can get that really nice pizzeria crispy crust again. And then if you look up, you see the heating elements above it, and so that's what's cooking the pizza. And you can see it's already puffing up. And you look to the right over here, you see the crust already puffing up, and then it's puffing up over here on this side. So it's cooking a lot nicer than the other ovens that I had previously. So so far I'm real happy with this. So we'll let this cook for about another 15 minutes, which it's recommended about 20 to 20 minutes for pizza. So we'll come back and see how it looks at that time. Okay, it's been 20 minutes, so that's what the pizza looks like. The crust is looking really good, so we're going to open the door here and pull it out. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice there. I didn't get one of the paddles yet to pull the well, let me get some tongs. I gotta get one of those paddles. Yeah, well, actually that looks like it can use a little bit more time. There's a lot of moisture on here, and this is a pesto pizza, so um, something a little different. I haven't had a pesto pizza in a really, really long time. So that's what I made tonight. Okay, so while the pizza's cooking a little bit longer, the pesto that I use for pesto pizza, because you look at the jars at the store, and a lot of them are filled with oil. But there's one brand that I really like, and it's this Armanino. I've been using Armanino since the 90s. Um, I actually knew the person who sold this. He was in Half Moon Bay. He was the sales rep for this company for a number of years. Bobby was a great friend. He would get Armanino pesto in the tubs. They originally came in, it was like 3 ounce tubs or something like that. And Bobby would get me a case of that. And I love this stuff. And what's really nice about it, it's not over oily, uh, and it tastes really fresh. It's in the freezer section. You don't find this particular brand in very many stores. In fact, the only store that I've ever seen this at is at Safeway's. And but you can try typing it in, see if it's in your supermarket near you. Armanino basil pesto, uh, and it says keep it frozen. And let's see, It's really simple. And the nice thing is, it's made locally here in Hayward. So Armanino Foods is in Hayward, and my friend Bobby, he lived in Half Moon Bay. But the ingredients are real simple: basil, canola oil, water, Parmesan cheese, uh, dehydrated garlic, salt, and it does say it contains a little bit of milk. And doesn't surprise me because it does have that kind of creamy look to it. But anyway, we're going to take the pizza out, so we'll be right back. Okay, here's the pizza, and what I'm doing right now is letting it stiffen up a little bit. As you don't want to cut it right out of the pan because the cheese is still melting. What we want to do is let it solidify just a little bit. But as you see, the crust, I could never get a nice browning on the crust like that. And the green that you see on there, that's the pesto, the Armanino pesto. And I have salami, there's Italian sausage in here, chicken, some pineapple, uh, onions, green onions, diced tomatoes, and garlic. So there's a lot in there in this pizza. And what's nice, all of that entire pizza, 14-inch, cost me under $7 to make, with all of that ingredients and with a nice bake on it. And then you start figuring, okay, $7 pizza, normally I pay 35 plus tip, so about 42 dollars. At $7, I'm saving myself a tremendous amount of money, and the savings pays for that oven easily. So pizza's on the menu. Plus, I can now bake. I have an oven where I can bake cupcakes, cookies, and all sorts of things. So we're going to be baking those. But we're going to go ahead, cut this up, and have dinner. Thanks for joining us. This is going to save a lot of money. Things are just gotten so expensive these days. $35 is what I typically pay for that size pizza at Mountain Mike's or even Cybelle's. Cybelle's is my favorite, and Cybelle's, unfortunately, I'm paying closer to $40 for the pizza in that same size, but it has a lot of stuff. So just like this one, you see a lot of toppings on there. Same thing at Cybelle's, but then I'm paying $45, and with the tip and everything, it comes to about $50 for a pizza at Cybelle's that size. So thanks for joining me. That's how we're going to save some money in 2024.